Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 8, Roller Skates and Blind Dates. So Drew is at the house. She always got this lady at her house cooking. Drew, do you cook meals over there at that house? Do you cook at all? Like, she always got this lady. Is she always, and it's like, what you need the chef to cook for 11 people for? Matter of fact, I take that back, because with this, she did say with the food that the lady cooks, she gonna take it round there to the video shoot. So I guess, but Drew always got this lady around that house cooking. Anyway, the assistant want to see the moves. She like, show me what you've been practicing, girl. And immediately, she messing up the choreography, girl. Anyway, Ralph comes downstairs. He looks like he's in a weird mood. Like I've said before, these people are pretending to like one another, get along for the sake of filming, because the fact that directly after filming, we got all this mess in the blogs and the divorce and all of that. Yeah, y'all was pretending. And Ralph can't really hide it. Like, his face always shows that he's in a weird space, and he came down there in a weird mood. I picked up on it. Anyway, Drew tells him that her sister Allison is coming to town. Allison used to manage her career, like, from when she was little up until maybe like the start of the pandemic. Her sister kind of had a mental breakdown, and she needed to focus on her mental health, and so she had to step down from being Drew's assistant. She also got into it with Ralph. Ralph done banned the lady from the house. She couldn't come back to the house never again, because she said Ralph was manipulative. And I'm like, he is. And controlling. Girl, we said that too. We can't come around your house either. We told you that too, girl. Damn. She ain't said nothing that wasn't the truth. And it's still the truth. It's still the truth. Anyway, Ralph says that, he don't want to trigger her. So if she does come around there, he gonna just have to excuse himself or something, because he don't want to trigger her. Sheree, she's on the phone. She's doing, I don't know who she's talking to, but maybe this is someone, an assistant of some sort. I don't know, but she's working on baby clothes, for her She by Sheree line. And the guy she's on the phone with, they're looking at samples and all of that. And I'm like, first of all, this side note, Sheree was up in that thing in her damn bra. And I just don't understand why the girls who get their titties done always feel like you just got to walk around in sports bras. Sheree, if you don't go put on a damn shirt, first of all, you cannot conduct meetings and take business phone calls with your titties all out like that. Can we have some type of professionalism? I mean, just sometimes. I was just looking like, damn, she got all her titties out. For the FaceTime call, for the business call. The Atlanta girls. It's the Atlanta girls, because they go to the gym like that, and I be like, your titty gonna fall out your damn bra on the treadmill, on the elliptical, lifting the weights. I mean, I guess they feel like because they fake as fuck anyway, they just gonna sit in place, and maybe that's a real boob girl problem. The girls with the real titties, the girls with the mom titties. Maybe that's our problem, and I'm just projecting, but it's just like, does it hurt to put on a shirt, a tank top, a cami? Nah, they gonna give you full titty, full on hard titties. At any time of day, okay? Any place, wherever they at, sports bra. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, production asked her, has she made any profit off of, She by Sheree? Actually, no, because I've spent so much money. putting into She by Sheree. Okay, girl, whatever. You know, it's always something. Talking about maybe by the end of the year. Okay. Anyway, when she gets off the phone with that guy, she texts Candy and invites her out for some one-on-one time. Candy, of course, she responds with, "Of course, let's meet up this week." Marlo, she's on live with two ladies. One is a co-founder of Foster Care Fridays. The other is one of the mentees at her nonprofit, Glam It Up. So she's just getting their input on things. It's a quick little call. When she gets off the call, Sonya shows up, and Sonya right away shares that her Mommy Nation merch is going to be sold on Belk.com. Woo, yay, good job. Then straight away, I just love you. You just get such a bad rep. Like, I don't understand. Like, the girls don't see the side that I see. And then Sonya be wondering why we be like, girl, you full of shit. Girl, this is why. This is why. You pancake, bitch. You flip and flop. Flip-flopping. 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 That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you give. That's what it is. That's your judge. That's your thing. That's your M.O. Girl, ain't nobody seeing a different side of Marlo. Marlo is showing us this side. And she done showed you too. You just choose to, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you choosing. But it's what you choosing to do. But don't make it they just don't understand you. I get it. I get you, girl. Girl, please. Anyway. Because, they bring up Candy, that situation. And Marlo, she kind of tries to brush it away. She still feels how she feels, but she, we're not gonna talk about that anymore. Let's put that to rest. Yeah, because we've drug it, I guess, as long as we gonna drag it. She don't forget to add though that Candy's comment about, fuck them flowers, all of that. I feel like her saying that was saying my sister and her nephew. No, you didn't. Anyway, Marlo tells her she has a blind date. She knows. The only thing she know about the man is he Jamaican. Sonya, she happy about that. She say that's what you need in your life. Girl, is Ross Jamaican? Maybe she's saying she the Jamaican. So, I guess, girl. Anyway, she only concerned about his financial history, his investment portfolio. Do you got some money? That's Marlo's concern. What is the credit score? What can I get from you? Can you buy me things? That's all she worried about. Can you buy me things? Can you afford my expensive ass lifestyle? Everybody else has up until now. Can you? Anyway, Sheree and Candy, they have their meetup. Sheree pull up in her mink and Louboutins. Candy like, girl, where we going? You done pulled up in your mink and your Louboutins, not the Louboutins. Girl. Sheree said, yeah, girl, I know it's a bench around here somewhere I could sit down. Of course I came like this. Anyway, they sit down, do the small talk, house of family, blah, blah, blah. But Sheree, she gets right to it. Now, I really didn't appreciate those comments she was making on your little platform over on the YouTube. And I'm going to just say, because I ain't even finna get into that back and forth. Candy is wrong for sitting up on Speak On It, speaking negatively about Sheree's business. They had squashed it at the reunion, well, whatever beef that they had. They agreed to move forward, and then you get on Speak On It and kiki with your YouTube friends, kiki with the YouTube streets at her expense. It wasn't right. It was shady, and it was meant to be shady. So don't sit up in this lady's face and say that it wasn't your intent. That's not what you meant. It's exactly what you meant. It's exactly what you did, and you got the response that you was looking for from your following. It is what it is. You think you want to call it cute, fun shade, do that, but don't say it wasn't shade at all. Now we're not gonna do that, and you were wrong for that. Sheree made points and made good points. She like, I done went down to OLG, had to wait 3 hours for my food. Y'all missing stuff off the menu, food cold. I didn't get on any platform and tell the world that. Girl, the clothes at your boutique, I done bought some clothes. I didn't tell the people you can't wear it but once. Candy gonna say, but at least you can buy it. At least you can buy it. Because, girl, with over there at She by Shein, the people are waiting on their merchandise. The people are waiting on their things. When it comes to that, now both of y'all got points with that, but Candy, you was wrong, and she defended it as long as she could defend herself, and she eventually, apologized for it and took accountability, because that was fucked up. Because Sheree very well could have said all of those things a long time ago, and she did not. She waited until now. Still, she's right. She's absolutely right. Candy, she didn't want to argue though. Eventually Candy was like, I don't want to argue because you're wrong. You're wrong. You shouldn't have been saying all that. That was too much. I think that's it for that conversation. Yeah, I wrote it all down, but we're not doing it. We're not going back through it. Anyway, Candy is giving Todd his time. They're working on the movie, and they're talking about the cast a little bit. Todd wants Drew for the leading role. I said, oh, okay. All right. I can see this. He wants Drew for the role. Candy, however, doesn't want to play opposite of her because Candy is going to be playing our vixen, I guess. She, even though she's tired of doing the role where she the girl turning all the girls out. But it's like, stop doing it then. Stop doing it. Like, you don't have to do it right now. You said you didn't want to be in the movie. Here you are, in it. What's like, girl? Which is it? Because you very well could have just, helped fund it, been behind the scenes doing your thing, help direct, all that, and got those credits, as opposed to being in it. But you in it, and now you're gonna be opposed. You're gonna be playing opposite of Drew, turning her out. That's just what it is. Like, sorry, girl. He did write it, where it's gonna be tasteful, because he don't want it to be no racist. It's not. He don't want it to be given Twa. Twa was like, if you ain't seen Twa, if you ain't a 90s kid, and you ain't seen Twa, it's probably on YouTube. I'm sure you can look her up. Starring Kenya Moore. It was a good movie though, and I had no business watching it as a child, but my friend older sister used to have all the movies we shouldn't have been watching. Belly. I watched Soul Food over there. Shout out to Kanita. Kanita was in high school in the 90s. She was in high school in the best time. Not to say I didn't have a time. The early 2000s was also a time, but the 90s, listen, I wanted to be in the friend group. I used to be around there like, I want to be like them. Like, they're so cool. Driving their Jeeps. Wearing their baggy jeans. Their Tommy Hilfiger. Their K-Swiss. They were so cool. With all they gold on. Updos. Aaliyah hairstyles. And she had very, 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 very pretty long hair. And she's let me play in it. I'm really just really reminiscing on the 90s. But Twa, was a good movie. And it's not going to be like Toi. His movie not going to be like Toi. Very, very little sex scenes. And if there are something, it's going to be like, you know, the illusion of it. We're going to allude to some things. Maybe like it's going to be like a taking the shirt off and then the screen goes black. So you get the gist of what might be going down. But we're not going to be showing y'all all that. Because Candy ain't trying to do all that. I guess Candy she don't want that image no more, because for a long time that's what she known for. Freak, nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? Anyway, they both agreed Drew gonna be perfect. Moving on. Drew and her mama at the house. The chef is over there cooking, you know, a big dinner. Like I said, her sister's coming by. And they all looking forward to the video shoot. You know, mama's excited. Her sister finally shows up after they was done rapping. They were waiting on her. You know, I guess, you know, waiting to film a scene and all that. But sister didn't show up for 2 hours. And when she finally gets there, Ralph was in bed. He ain't come down to say hey or nothing. Anyway, the video shoot. The girls, everybody shows up to the shoot. Everybody except for Sheree, she can't make it. She has a prior engagement. And Candy doesn't show up. She was invited though, and said that she was gonna make it, but Candy didn't make it. Nobody heard. Nobody knew where she was at or nothing like that. She didn't show up. Drew, she can't even skate, but she want to do a roller skate scene. I heard her say Contessa. We ain't see Contessa, but she said Contessa's name, so I'm assuming Contessa was in the video as well. Anyway, you know, once it's wrapped and all of that, you know, how we got to ask a few of them how they felt. Kenya called it a low budget, Beyonce. What was the Beyonce? We like to party. That video. She said it was a low budget for that. And Mayetta's like, that's cute. You know, that's real shit. That's that nice, nasty shade when it's cute. Oh, it's cute. It's a cute little video. That was real cute. Bitch, I'm a grown-ass woman doing grown-ass woman things. Don't call my video cute. It was cute. You got that one off, girl. You know listen, Drew saw it and she gonna remember it. She gonna remember it come reunion time when we do talk about it. She gonna feel a way about that. Anyway, because, you know, they thought they was being subtle with the shade, but no. Ralph is also there. He, you know, engages Allison, asking her how she feels about the video and everything. And Allison said that she dreamt about this. And of course she gets choked up. She starts crying because Ralph tells her, well, you know what? It's meant to be that you're here. I'm so glad that you said that. I'm so glad you said that. And immediately, mama crying. Immediately, everybody crying. Ralph give her a hug and all of that. Drew comes over. It's just a happy moment for mama, because seeing her daughters together, seeing the family reunite, that, like, you know, like squash it all of that. She happy. Marlo, she's getting ready for a date. She calls Sonya. Sonya tells her that she hung out with the ladies today. You know, she's like, oh, you traitor. Who'd you hang out with? So that tells us everything we need to know about Marlo's intent when it comes to Sonya and the rest of the girls. You intend on keeping her on your side, and you don't want her mixing and mingling with the rest of the girls, because it's got to be, she got to have her side as well. Girl, ain't nobody on your side. ain't nobody on your side but Sonya. Anyway, she tells her about the video shoot and all of that. And she's like, oh, I didn't get invited. You know what? I'm going to call her right now. And I bet you her fake ass going to be this and that. Her fake ass. But then you get on the phone and you're the fakest of them all. Hi, Drew. Oh, I heard congratulations on your video shoot. Drew like, girl, I'm surprised you calling me. You know? And then she talk about, I'm a little nervous. Drew is like, what? What's up? You can hear it in her voice. Girl, get off my line. Calling me. Like at some point we had some type of conversation about our last encounter. We have not. And so why are you calling me? You're fake. What is wrong with this lady? It was so weird and cringe to watch because, girl, are you a mental patient? Because, ma'am, you cannot seriously believe that calling her out of the blue to talk about your blind date was gonna go the way you thought it was gonna go. How did you think it was gonna go? She was gonna answer the phone like, "Oh, hey, Marlo." No, you was gonna get hello. Oh, hey, girl. I'm surprised you calling me, cause we're not friends. Talking about your blind date. Girl, I don't give a fuck about your blind date. What you should be calling me for? I thought you was calling to apologize. That's what you would say. I thought she was calling to apologize. Like, I feel like I need an apology. And Marlo hang up on her. And then proceeds to berate her, cuss her out, all that. And the driver just like, whoo, shit. She's just so hateful and crazy. Anyway, she gets to the place. Her date, his name is Scott Lee. He cute or whatever. He sound like Peter. The restaurant that they're at is his. He's 39. He has 3 children, 15, 2, and 1. And she like, you still with this lady? He assures her that he is not. Sir. So just a year ago, you was fucking and sucking and doing all kind of things with some woman, procreated, and I'm supposed to believe she ain't nowhere in the shadows somewhere? Sir, that was just last year. Excuse me, what? Red flag. But anyway, she engages, of course, carries on. They flirt. They have a nice little conversation. Um, he tells her, you know, I listen, I'm a convicted felon over here. She like, what? You told me to? Oh my God. It's meant to be. Marlo was impressed. She was impressed. She felt like, you know, he checked some boxes for her. She had herself a good time. It was an amazing night for Marlo. Good for you. I'm glad to see her on a date. I really am. Like, that was a good scene. That was a good scene. Um, yeah, that's really where that's where we end. That's where we end that. That is where we end that. More to come next week. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.